Hello everyone, this is White Citadel. I've got a nice gameplay for you, a team deathmatch Moab and a 34-0 overall score. This was submitted to me by my really good Xbox Live friend Schwarzenegger, and I thought this would be a good opportunity to talk about something a lot of people care about in Call of Duty, and I really wish a lot of people didn't care about it, but nonetheless everyone does care about it, and that's kill to death ratio. It's a stat that everyone looks at. A lot of people think that it defines how good someone is if they have a 2-3-0 KDR, something along those lines, that they're better than someone with a not as good KDR. And quite frankly, in video games, unless you only play team deathmatch, that's not the case, because there's game types like domination, demolition, and there's a lot of game types where the objective is the objective, not getting kills. So if you have a poor KD, that doesn't mean you're a bad player. That just means you might be going for the objective a lot. But anyhow, it is a stat that a lot of people care about, so I'm going to talk to you and tell you how to improve yours. I promise you this will improve it greatly. If you take every single word of advice I give in this video and take it to heart, you will be much better off. I'm not saying you're going to be a MLG player or anything, but you will be a much better player. And the first and foremost important thing is cover. When you are in gunfights, when you're in battle, always try to have something between you and the enemy. And that can provide both concealment, can provide cover from bullets, and it's a lot harder to aim at someone when you only see part of their body as opposed to their full body. So I recommend always try to either be behind something or be behind a wall like he is right here. So if he gets into a hot gunfight, he can just slip back behind this wall, and that's what I recommend doing. You'll find yourself living a lot more, and then you'll find yourself winning a lot more one-on-one gun battles when you actually have cover. See, right now he can escape to the right if he gets in trouble, or escape to the left, and that way he's just not caught out in the open in a crossfire. It's a really nice way to survive, and not dying is just as important as getting kills if you care about KDR, because every time you die, you have to get 2 kills, you have to get 3 kills to make up for it, depending on what type of KDR you're looking for. So survivability is just as important as getting kills. And the next thing, this is something a lot of people refuse to learn, but you really need to learn it if you want to be good, and that's how to drop shot. Take your controller, go to controller settings, and switch to tactical for the button layout. It's something you're just going to really have to do if you want to get really good at this game. Basically, you get in a gunfight and you push the right joystick down, and instead of knifing, you crouch and then lay down. And this way, you go from a tall standing target to a really small prone target. So it's almost like your own little cover in the battle system. It makes you a much smaller target, much harder to kill, and while you're laying down, you are shooting at the enemy. So strongly recommend you switch that control setting over to tactical, and you learn how to drop shot. I'll probably do a little tutorial in the near future on how to drop shot. It's really not a lot to it, but a lot of people struggle with the whole, oh, I can't knife. But trust me, you get a lot more kills drop shotting than you ever get knifing. So learn how to drop shot, get used to pushing B for melee. It's really not that hard. It just, it'll take a couple days to get used to, but trust me, it's going to be worth it. And the next KDR thing, this is something I think everyone should do, but not a lot of people do, is have headphones. You'll see a bunch of times in this video where Schwarzenegger turns around and he knows exactly where someone's going to be. This is because he has a nice set of Turtle Beach headphones. So really good headphones in this game basically provide you with a personal UAV everywhere you go, because as you're navigating the map, you're going to hear footsteps moving around, you're going to hear people shuffling, and unless they have dead silence, you're going to know where they are and you're going to know where they're coming from. So that is a lifesaver. Literally, you'll see at least 3 situations in this video where he knows exactly where someone's going to be, and that's 100% because of the footsteps he hears. So I can't recommend enough. If you don't want to go spend $90 on a good set of headphones, you can always get just a regular set of headphones and wear them. I mean, you won't be able to talk to your team, but just that ability to hear people is absolutely vital in this game. And I mean, they make players so ridiculously loud running around the map. You're always going to know where someone is unless they have dead silence. So run out and get yourself a pair of headphones. I promise you it'll be worth it. The next thing, and this is up to you, I don't think you should do this, but camping is just a free way to get good KDR. I've seen some of the worst kids on planet Earth with like 2-0 KDR because they will go sit in a corner of the map the whole game, and they will wait for someone to cross their path. And in doing so, they're going to win the gun battles almost every single time, because they are waiting, looking down sight with cover, and the other person doesn't know where they are, and you're just at an immediate disadvantage. See right here, he hears this guy. That's why he knows exactly where he's coming from. That's headphones. So If you want to, if you really care about KDR, you can camp. I really hope you don't, because I hate when people camp. It really ruins the game. And you really can have a good KD. You really can be a good player without camping. I mean, I am, and a lot of people that I play with are. So, don't camp unless you really, really suck and you really, really care about KDR because your friend is talking shit to you or something. But other than that, you really shouldn't camp. Okay, the next thing is kill streaks. Kill streaks are going to get you like a zillion kills. They're a really nice feature to the game because they reward you for doing well. It's not like death streaks, which I hate because they reward people for sucking. Kill streaks give you a nice little bonus if you do well. What I recommend you do is you have the helicopter kill streaks, because if not, you're just going to be vulnerable. You're going to be sitting in a corner looking at a laptop for 30 seconds to a minute, and people are going to have the opportunity to kill you at that point. So I'm not a big fan of the laptop kill streaks. I prefer just hitting a button and having a Pavlo or attack helicopter coming in. And the last thing about good KDR, this is probably the most important thing, period, is to have a good team. If you are on a shitty team playing a good team, they're going to have a lot of advantages that you can't really counter. Like, they're going to have Pavlos in the air, they're going to have AC-130s. And I don't care how shitty someone is, if they're flying a gunship up in the air, they're going to destroy you. They're going to win that fight. So if you're in a good team, the other team's not going to get a lot of these kill streaks, and your team is going to have the good kill streaks. So I really recommend you find a couple good friends of yours. If not, meet some people on Xbox Live. Invite them to party, invite them to game. Meet some kids that are at least decent so that the other team doesn't have amazing kill streaks in the air the whole game. Because, I don't care how good you are. If there is a Osprey gunner above you, you're going to get raped. It doesn't matter how good you are or how skilled you are at the game. You're going to get wrecked. So you want to have good teammates so that the other team's not rewarded with kill streaks constantly. And those kill streaks are going to lead to a really bad day for you. So that is all I have on good KDR. Again, I will probably post a video on how to drop shot, a short little tutorial. It's so easy. I feel stupid making it, but a lot of people, believe it or not, have asked me about it. A lot of people that have seen my videos in person have asked me, how do you drop shot? I really want to get good at it. And trust me, it's really important. My KDR has improved dramatically since I learned how to drop shot. So last thing, subscribe if you want some more Call of Duty tips. I really hope to play some Halo in the near future, but right now Halo Reach just hasn't been for me. I'm having a really good time with Call of Duty, but just drop a subscribe, drop a like if it helped out, and I will talk to you guys next time. Take care.